Hey, yo, right now though, for real, yo, I need to know who fucks with me. You know, like just straight up, like I don't have the time. You know, if you fuck with me, let it be known because I'm going to this next era and I'm lining up all the allies. If you fuck with me, let it be known. If you don't fuck with me, be quiet, and I will take your silence as you don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love. But if you fuck with me, let it be known. Because
You gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? I'm Jada Black. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Cassie. Cassie, she is going to cooperate with authorities. Now, I know she settled with Diddy, and now that settlement probably was for nothing because her working with the feds is a lot more difficult than not settling a lawsuit. You know, I think Diddy really is taking an L on this, and he might be really done. I don't know what type of NDA was signed. Obviously, what she's doing, she decided that she's going to cooperate. Whatever agreement that they had as far as payment or whatnot is concerned, it was for nothing. It was for nothing because you paid her that money to buy her off. But now I think that Diddy, when he realizes, maybe he already has, that she's going to cooperate with them, I think he realized that he may have made a mistake. But now I want y'all to understand something. If the information that she had was damning in a lawsuit, I'm pretty sure that before they raided his homes, they had already talked to her. Something like this doesn't become public unless she's already been talking to them, probably for quite some time. That's why they were confident in doing these raids. She knows where certain things are, and I'm pretty sure she's already given them that information. And honestly, I think that Cassie's go-to, if he wouldn't have settled, was to go and seek out help from the feds. I really do. And I think that's why Diddy settled, because he was like, well, I don't want her cooperating with any type of investigations, but she did it anyway. This woman really wants to get Diddy off the streets. She really wants to get back at Diddy, even though the people that defend Diddy are saying that, you know what, these are conspiracy theories. Things may not have been that bad. He gave her this lifestyle. Well, you got to understand something. Diddy is a known woman beater. He's a guy that is confused about his own sexuality. And there's just too much smoke there. This girl was with him for years, and she saw his behaviors firsthand. And what happened with Lil Rod, the behaviors were mirrored. So we know that there's a pattern there. I don't think anybody's lying on Diddy. This is why Diddy might be done. It has gotten so bad that his son, King Combs, or Christian Combs, is being accused of doing similar things that Diddy has done to women, allegedly. That's how bad it's gotten. Because Christian wants to be like his father. And Cassie cooperating. I think Cassie was always going to do this, especially if he didn't settle. But I think she made up her mind a long time ago that she was going to do that, whether he settled with her or not. And the fact that he settled so quickly shows me that he knows that she has damning information about him. She went to the feds anyway. I think this is a long time coming. I think Diddy did this to himself. I know there's a lot of people that want, not a lot, but there are people that want to defend him. I saw a video that Stevie J put up, and he wanted to showcase what a real Diddy party was. And I think that he's making things worse. You know, but he's not making it any better. He's making it worse. But we will definitely see. Let's get into this. I'm going to talk about this and how Cassie feels like she isn't alone, because there are more people and more information that's going to surface. Diddy's ex, Cassie, has been in touch with authorities in the federal investigation. Not just that, we're told she's cooperating, as are others who've sued him. Sources with direct knowledge tell us that Cassie is among the witnesses the feds have been in contact with in connection with the Diddy investigation. We're told that she's been working with investigators for several weeks, presumably even before Diddy's homes were raided. Of course, that's why they felt confident. She had already, I believe she started working with them before she settled the lawsuit. The whole lawsuit was a smokescreen. I think that she knew that she was working with the feds, and she wanted to see what she can get out of Diddy. And I think she told Diddy that she wouldn't. I believe she told Diddy she wouldn't pursue any type of investigations against him if he settled. I really believe that. Y'all can say y'all disagree. I believe that's why he settled so quickly. He took her word for it, only for her to have already been working with the feds. Now, again, I could be totally wrong here, but, you know, it's up to interpretation. Given the timing, it seems Cassie may have helped the feds establish probable cause to get a judge to sign off on search warrants. Other women, we're told, have also been in contact with federal investigators. We don't know what Cassie has told the feds, but presumably it mirrors the lawsuit she filed against Diddy, in which she alleged he forced her to have relations with multiple male prostitutes, assaulted her, beat her, plied her with drugs and alcohol over the course of their relationship. She also alleges to having engaged in trafficking. Diddy denied her claims but settled a day after she filed her lawsuit. As we all know, Cassie was in a long-time relationship with Diddy for about 10 years before they split in 2018. Her current husband is Diddy's former trainer. Unclear at this point which of the other women have also been cooperating with the feds. We also don't know if Diddy's ex-employee Rodney Jones has been interviewed as of this point. And we've gotten to this point, ladies and gentlemen, because Diddy refused to pay his producer. Because Diddy was arrogant and told Lil Rod, I'm not paying you. And now we're here with this Lil Rod lawsuit where he's named names. Because Cassie hadn't, I don't think really has she really named any names like Lil Rod has? He did. He went into detail on certain things, whether you believe it or not. Diddy has called the allegations against him and the raids a witch hunt. For now, he hasn't been arrested or charged with the crime. Well, they're going to have to come up with some charges to make up for all these raids, I would say, by the end of the summer. If they haven't brought charges by the end of the summer, then what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Because if you're confident that you have evidence, you raided his homes, you took stuff out, by the end of the summer, you should charges should already have been filed. Singer Cassie Ventura finally feels like she isn't alone after more people have come forward accusing her ex-boyfriend Sean Diddy Combs of abuse in several lawsuits after she sued the rapper in November 2023. Cassie has been silent for almost 2 decades and feels relieved that she was able to stand up for herself and that more is coming to light. A source told Us Weekly on Wednesday, April 3rd, that it took a very long time for her to muster up the courage to speak out, but this has been in the works for years. Cassie has seen the worst of Diddy, and he has put her through the most traumatic abuse, the insider continued. She isn't able to speak about things that she has been during their relationship, but it was very dark. Diddy always held power over her, the source added. She felt like she couldn't escape at one point. Ventura sued Combs on November 17, 2023 for $30 million, accusing him of various crimes, including performing acts with workers while he watched and introduced her to a drug-fueled lifestyle after pursuing her at the age of 19 when she was signed to his record label. The pair was together on and off for 10 years after splitting in 2018. After years of silence and darkness, I'm finally ready to tell my story and speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships, Ventura told NBC News in a statement after filing the lawsuit. However, she didn't end up going on a fully tell her story outside of what was included in the lawsuit. The following day, Ventura released a statement reading, "I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support." The settlement terms were not disclosed, but Combs' attorney said in a November 18th statement that the settlement is in no way admission of wrongdoing. Yeah, sure. The Last Night rapper said about the matter, "I wish Cassie and her family all the best of luck." I bet he'd take that back now. On November 24, 2023, Lisa Gardner filed a lawsuit against Combs and songwriter Aaron Hall, accusing them of battery, assault, negligent infliction of emotional distress, claiming that she was coerced into relations with Combs. So this kind of goes back into, different situations I've already spoke about. Let me say this. Diddy did this to himself, family. Everybody wanted to, not everybody, but there are people that want to deflect and talk about, what about the white billionaires? Well, Diddy, in those situations, I think those people are actually paying people to go away. They're not having people live with them for a year and harass them and then not pay them. I mean, I think they're paying those people off. Diddy doesn't like to pay people. He's $100 million in debt. That's probably one of the reasons. But he brought this on himself. And again, I don't think nobody should get away with harassing and assaulting and drugging anybody. All these people should be locked up. Throw away the key. But in this situation, Diddy was his own worst enemy. His arrogance got the better of him. I think Diddy thought that he would never be held accountable for his stupid actions. But he did. And it was by a woman that he grossly underestimated and hurt the impact of what she would say. Because Cassie's lawsuit really hurt Diddy, not only in the court of public opinion, but also legally, because now she's helping the feds to put him behind bars. They're trying to R. Kelly Diddy. Now, the difference is Diddy got more money and more resources, but they're still trying to get Diddy up on out of here. Because the feds love celebrity cases. They prefer celebrity cases because they feel like they could win those, because there are a plethora of people who come forward, especially if he's a black man. Let's be real about this. And they're willing to point the finger. Look at what they did with Bill Cosby. They're always able to find somebody to point the finger at them. But again, Diddy did this to himself. He has nobody but himself to blame at the end of the day. So I hope Diddy has a good legal team. I hope he has his money set aside, because he's in for the fight of his life. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share. Follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram. Subscribe to all my other channels. Check out the other content, and I'll see y'all next one.